I'm going to be your speaker tonight. My name's Elena.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Leanne.
I'm Eileen.
I'm Ron.
Alright. So I don't know if you remember, but last November we had a snowy owl come to town. They found it out down at the CenturyLink Center in Omaha, and the World Herald covered the story. Unfortunately, the owl that was found was severely dehydrated, emaciated. It was under 2 pounds, and it was covered in parasites. Some people who saw it called the Raptor Rescue Recovery Center in Lincoln, and they came down and they captured the bird in a cardboard box. They didn't think the animal would survive, but they treated it anyway. And I decided to do my topic on snowy owls because I thought that the animal was fascinating. They're not from the area, so this is why the newspaper covered it. They live 1,000 miles to the north in the snowy tundra area. And they're fairly unique among the owls because they have some different physical attributes. They have different behaviors, and they live in a very unique area. As far as physical attributes go, the Museum of Natural History says that they have 2 different types of plumages depending on the season. Females, or the owls, in winter are mostly white, and in the spring and summer they are brown and white. Females are more brown, typically, than the males. And I've got a male in the summer plumage versus the female, and then this is a female with the winter plumage versus a male, which is all white. The weight of the snowy owl is different as well. The females are typically heavier than the males. That's for breeding purposes. And the males are much smaller. They range between 4 pounds and 6.5. As I said earlier, their behavior is also different from other owls. They are diurnal, which means that they are awake during the day. And if you think about it, it makes sense. They live in the tundra up in the Arctic, where daylight can last 24 hours. But they can also hunt at night, because in the Arctic, the day can also be 24 hours night. Other behaviors that the owl has that's different from other owls is they stay close to the ground. They don't fly very far. They stop and go. And they're very patient animals. So when they stop, they look over the vast tundra to see where prey can be. Other owls usually fly up high and circle and looking for prey. Lastly, the owls live in the tundra, which is very unique in that other owls are found in forested areas. And because it is the tundra, they have very limited food supply. So in the summer, when there's lemmings, which is their main food supply, is when they breed. And in the winter, they kind of span out from the tundra. And I have a picture over here of where you can find the snowy owl. You can see it's mostly Canada, Alaska, and bits and pieces of Greenland here. But we're fairly far down, and they don't ever come down here. So snowy owls are a very unique animal. They have different physical attributes than other owls. They live in different places, or they live in a very unique area, and their behaviors are just different from other owls. They hunt during the day. The news story that the Omaha World Herald ran has a good ending. The owl was eventually released in St. Paul, Minnesota, and at a healthy weight at 4.5 pounds. And this was in March 2012.